Hello, Judy Herman here, giving you strategies for your authentic life beyond messy relationships. And I am also the author of the book, Beyond Messy Relationships. I'm a psychotherapist, but I want to share with you something really important. There is one easy way to improve your mood immediately. And this is what every executive woman needs to know, and especially if you're going through tough times. Okay, so if you're an executive woman going through tough times, listen up. And of course, this can be helpful for anybody, of course. But I've got to share with you some personal examples. And I'm kind of really energized because of this one thing that I'm going to tell you about. But first of all, like we all have things that come up in our lives, and we have losses in our lives. We might have the loss of a dream, a loss of our marriage, a loss of expectations about how our grown children are going to turn out, or a loss, a grief. Okay, so we're talking about that. We're talking about losses. We're talking about also example of tough times, or like if you've gone through a divorce. Perhaps you're freshly divorced. Perhaps you're going through a divorce right now. Perhaps it was 10 years ago, but you've got some sadness attached to that. Perhaps you've gone through the death of your own husband and you're learning how to be an uncoupled woman. You've entered this womanhood or this widowhood stage of your life. Or it could be when your spouse is disabled. Perhaps there is some physical disabilities. Perhaps there's a lot of mental disabilities and resistance. So this one thing, one easy way to improve your mood, it may not improve your situation, although you can improve your situation, but there's one easy way that you can improve your mood immediately. And I'm going to share that with you because here's the thing. Well, let me share this. Every Wednesday, and it happens to be a Wednesday when I record this, the last 3 weeks, I've been going to Zumba class with my mom. We've had a fun time together. I'm listening to that music and I'm moving my body to the rhythm and beat of the music and having so much fun. But I'm telling you, there was a time in my life when I couldn't hear that music very well. There was a time in my life in which, I'll just give you a little background, and it's in my book, Beyond Messy Relationships. It is an intense and dramatic memoir of my life, but I give you psychological wisdom and spiritual insight along the way. But there was a time in my life I was so discouraged, and I said, there's no way, I'm never going to get on the dance floor again, because I met my husband, my second husband, through ballroom dancing. We had so much fun together. And there was a time when I thought, I will never dance again. Well, going through loss in my life, and again, if you've lost your husband, if you've gone through divorce, if there's resistance on the other end, this one thing will help you. And that is to start moving your body with the rhythm of music. And we call that dancing, right? We can dance, and maybe it's dancing in your kitchen with the music turned up really loud. I don't know. There was such freedom. There's such freedom when you dance. Dancing is so very vital, and it is a wonderful analogy for your life because you see, our emotions are to be temporary messengers to our souls. If we are feeling sadness, that's an emotion that does linger a little longer than other emotions because we have a life expectancy of emotions, which is anger or irritability or annoyance, but sadness kind of lingers a little bit. But here's what you can do. Start dancing. Start dancing. Tap your foot to the rhythm of the music. There's so much in my book, and I use the analogy of dance a lot throughout the book. In fact, if you were to read it, you'll see there's a whole lot, especially in the very end or the last part of the book when I'm going through. The catalyst for me to write this book was my second husband's mental health crisis. And so, got dance of black and white, the dance of mental illness, dance of delusions, the dance of the D word, divorce, death, the dance of grief, the dance of cycles, and the dance of the messy relationship. I'm telling you, you don't have to stay in the mess. And there's things to be learned along the way. And maybe that thing for you is to learn how to dance. I want to share something here that's so very important. And I use quotes at the beginning of my book as well, at the beginning of each of the chapters. But this one by William Perky, you've probably heard it before. You got to dance like there's nobody watching. Love like you've never been hurt. Sing like there's nobody listening, and live like it's heaven on earth. I want to encourage you, pay attention to what energizes you. Pay attention to what makes you laugh. Pay attention to what makes you lighthearted and move toward that. That's where the peace of God is. And in my own journey, when I was feeling so much grief, I learned to dance. I learned to do ballet dancing. Then I learned to do ballroom dancing. I've done belly dancing. Now I'm doing Zumba dancing with my mom. And I'm telling you, it doesn't matter what kind of mood I could be in. When I start dancing, it changes my mood. It makes me smile. And that is exactly what dancing does. And there is research around this that supports that whatever you're going through physically, mentally, it will improve your overall well-being. And I want to invite you into that, because whatever you're going through, you can dance, you can laugh, and you can go toward lighthearted energy. And you need that. You need to take a deep breath of air and become aware that life is beautiful, and it can be very hard as well, right? But we can focus on the beauty and the growth throughout, because you are a person that is worthy of dignity, love, and respect. And this life is so much bigger than what the difficulty is that you're going through. So yes, reach out to me if you would. You can take a relationship stress quiz on my website, judycounselor.com, and I would love to connect with you. So hope that you can get on my website, do that. And if this resonates with you, if this video resonates with you and the content, then please like and share it. Dancing is a good thing for you. Movement is a good thing. Move your body and find some music that you love, and you are so very worth it. Thanks for joining me here. Bye-bye.